Okay, hi traders. Here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning. Your invested capital may be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is not investment advice. So look at this. I will do a put after I get a higher entry point. So let me see. Yes, I will do a put because I'm okay now, because I'm pretty much sure that this will be a fake breakout of the 200 EMA, that price will try to go back to this. I have explained this a lot of times in the last videos, where I told you if you have a flat EMA, or if price is going to break through the 200 EMA, it will mostly trying to range around it. And that's the reason why I'm doing here a put, because I'm expecting something like this. Because first of all, we have here also a long wick, and I have explained also that when you have a long wick, the pressure coming from the other side, from the opposite side, yes, and here it would be from above. So okay, that was this one. I would probably doing another put, but this 20 EMA here is looking too steepy. And you see here also that this evening star doesn't unfold it, yes, like I would expect. I would expect that it would go down further, yes, but it hasn't done this, so I was not so sure, but you see it's going to range around it. So let me see if I can show you some other trades which I would have done here. So for example, because you see we have here a special condition. The special condition is the flat 200 EMA, and price, you see how price is ranging around the 200 EMA, and that is what I try to explain you so often when some other trades those things in between of the 200 EMA. So let me see, and I have explained, if you have a flat 200 EMA, flat 100 EMA, yes, you should almost trade at the edges. And that means here, for example, here at the Bollinger Band, that is here, yes, that is here, and that is here, like I have done this, yes, and that are the areas. And also this one here could be traded here too, yes, but here you have no signal, no good candlestick pattern which would tell that it would be a good trade. So why this kind of trade? Yes, because like I have explained, it's the same scenario like here, yes. You see here at the edge, the Bollinger Band, yes, and because the 200 EMA is almost flat and price tries to range around it, yes, you can expect here a strong reversal, and that's the reason why I would enter here on this put here after these two things, because if you have a ranging market, the edges, yes, the Bollinger Bands are almost a good place to trade. Don't trade in between, don't trade here, because here you don't know what is happening. And you see also that here sometimes, for this reason, I didn't enter here into this trade, because we were already too close to the 200 EMA, yes. You have to trade almost at the edges, and then you have also to understand what the candlesticks are telling you. So here you see this kind of trade here after engulfing candle, like I have explained, or also this kind of candle here after this three. This, you see, this candle tries, then I would say, okay, now this candle now it will be broken, yes. But this candle here told me that the downtrend, or would told me that this the downtrend will continue, and that would be the reason to enter into this trade, because after this touch, every kind of support and resistance area, and this is a support and resistance area, will be broken, and so I would enter after this candlestick in this candlestick too, yes. Then I would do this kind of trade here. Yes, after this reversal, yes, I would enter into this kind, because this wick is longer. This shows buying pressure, yes, and this is smaller, so there is not so many sellers anymore, and that's the reason why I would enter into this trade too, because I know we are here in ranging market, yes, and when we are ranging around the 200 EMA, you have almost those long wicks here, those so long real bodies, yes. You see also here, this one here, I would trade also this one after this here, because this is also an engulfing candle, not at the edges, but on the 1 deviation Bollinger Band. And so you can trade this also, because this kind of area is far away from the middle Bollinger Band. Yes, you have to understand that there is has to be space, and so I would probably enter also in this kind of trade. So that would be this one. You see here in between, it's not nice. Here, okay, but you could trade also this one going away from the middle Bollinger Band and EMAs. This one here after this hammer, yes, you know, I'm loving to trade them because this kind of candlesticks in such a downtrend are telling me that the trend will continue to going down, and that would be the reason why I would enter into this kind of trade. The same is here, we have a downtrend, and this candlestick here would tell me that the price will go down further because that's a trend continuation. This kind of candlesticks are enforcing the trend and that are telling me, okay, we are going further. Here in between, again, no trades. Yes, you see here, really dangerous. These candlesticks are not telling anything. Yes, so still till they are not going to break through this area, don't trade in this kind of area where the two or where the EMAs are crossing or are flat. Yes, that is what I'm trying to explain you in this video, because you get trapped by some consolidation area, or even that this kind of EMAs are acting like support and resistance, and then you enter wrong, because first of all the price will move in with a strong momentum, and after the strong momentum price will retrace, yes, and you don't know where it will retrace, and so it's more like gambling, trading in such kinds of conditions than anything else. Yes, you have to go away from this or at the edges of the Bollinger Band. Then you are mostly safe, and then you can trade also those kind of reversals here. And also this kind of trade here is one of those one which is really nice if you can get it, yes, because price will move down, yes, but this movement here upwards will be mostly in the last 30 seconds when you have no possibility to trade them. So you have to be aware of it, yes, don't enter too early into a trade, because you could get trapped here and thinking that the downtrend will continue. But this is the tricky part to understand flat EMAs. If you have flat EMAs, you have almost expect a reversal, not even at the touch, yes, also before they're going to touch, because you see here is no Bollinger Band touch, here is no Bollinger Band touch, yes, and here it's only a far away Bollinger Band touch. So that is what I try to explain you in this video. So let me see if I can show you some more, because here you see we were here below the 200 EMA, and here also the same scenario. So the same scenario here, we have a consolidation area, and you see how tricky it is, yes. And if you understand, for example, after this kind of candle, if you see that price will not go down further, you can expect a consolidation area. Yes, you see this candlestick is a candlestick which is telling that we are going down. This longer wick, I have explained this, larger this wick is, yes, more you can expect that the pressure coming from the opposite side, and that's the reason why after this candle will be a green one, and after this green one, yes, you have to understand what is going on here, and I would be really carefully, because this area would act as resistance, so I would not do any kind of trade in this kind of area. The first trade which I would do would be this kind of candle here, because after this scenario I would understand that we are getting in some kind of uptrend, and that would be the reason to enter into a trade. Or in this downtrend I would trade this kind of scenario here, the pullback on the 1 deviation Bollinger Band on this candle here, yes, because here we get the evening star, and to see this candlestick here, we got here below this one, so this would act as a resistance area, and so you can do a put because we are here in a downtrend. So then I would probably doing this kind of call, yes, and then this kind of put here, but because I have explained this also, here we have a tweezer stop, yes, and this would be and I would understand, because we were in a downtrend, that would be only a fake breakout. Look here, this is a fake breakout of the 20 EMA, and this fake breakouts could look also like this. Yes, it's not only an evening star or morning star or something like this. No, they are looking also something like this. Yes, here would be this kind of candlestick will show me that we are getting downwards, yes, but without any kind of rejection. But it would be also a nice trade, yes, because we have here a nice engulfing candle in a downtrend, yes. and then you could enter into this kind of trade. And then after this, you have to understand what is going on. Here we have a bullish engulfing candle, but you see here again a consolidation area, so you will have to be tricky and carefully. That is how you have to trade engulfing candles on a rejection from the previous candle, and then you would go here. You would here see that there would be no retracement, yes, and it hasn't touched the Bollinger Band. Yes, that is also important. You almost, if they're going to touch the Bollinger Band, you can expect that a reversal will happen, and then there's not anymore the case to do puts here. After Bollinger touch, you can do here calls, yes, and if the upper Bollinger Band touch, you do only puts, yes. That is what's about. Because the reversal will happen, the retracement will happen, and so that is why you have to be carefully also about this. So you could do here some trades here, for example, this kind of trade here without knowing this fake breakout here, but you see how this candle is going upwards, and then we get a retracement, a rejection here in the doji between the 100 and the 50 EMA, and so I would wait that we are going above the 100, and on the rejection I would do a put, because we are still here in some kind of downtrend, yes, not anymore a strong downtrend, but it's still a downtrend because price is below the 200 still, yes. You can expect that it will change in an uptrend if the price is above the 200, yes, but we are below this, so we have still some downtrend active, yes. So, and then I would do here no trade anymore. I would probably be doing this kind of trade, because you know this is my one of my favorites. This is a inverted bullish hammer, and this will rarely disappoint you, and so I would do this kind of trade. And maybe because I would understand that the 200 EMA was broken, the 20 EMA was broken, and we are going now in an uptrend, yes, I would do also this kind of trade here, because this was a nice rejection from the 20 EMA and would confirm only those things which I would expect it, that we are going up. So, and then I would probably be doing this kind of trade here because of the fake breakout and this kind of area here, and going into a put, and after this I would probably doing here in this uptrend this kind of trade after this pin bar here. Yes, this pin bar has a nice ratio in between, and showing that we have still buying pressure and that the uptrend will continue, and so I would enter into this kind of trade here. So, and that would be already. So I would say that would be enough. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, let me some comments there. Or, okay, let me see here. We have here again, okay, I don't do a put now because I'm pretty much sure that price will go down. You see here the 20 EMA is heading down. Yes, I'm expecting that the downtrend will continue, and so I have done a put because those two here are showing me that we are forming here some evening star, and the 20 EMA is breaking through all kind of EMAs, which is showing that we are heading down. So let's see what will happen. It's still a ranging market, and it could be a little bit tricky, and it can be go out of the money, sure, for sure, yes. Because like I explained to, price will try to range around it, so that's looking a little bit like market would do some panic, but I'm pretty much sure that this will go down further, because those two candlesticks are showing me that we get here a small reversal, but it will be mostly a close one, and it's really close, yes, but it's in the money, and you see how much panic it was done. So I would say that would be enough. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe. And if you have something to say, comment or join the Facebook group. Don't miss this opportunity. So I would say, you see, it's trying again to go up. So I would say stay safe and bye-bye.